Do you watch Korra?
Yes. Who doesn't?
Today we're in Yangoon, Myanmar, speaking with female millennial intrapreneur Katie Lin. We are so excited to hear your story. So, where can we begin? Pre-entrepreneur to intrapreneur.
Well, for the first 5 years of studying in Sydney, I always had this mindset of, okay, when I'm done, I'm essentially going to be returning into the family business, which is YKKO, the JO and barbecue restaurant. But a part of me was always a little bit unsure if this is really the path I wanted to walk down further along the future. Is this really what I want to invest myself in for the rest of my life, really? And was trying to figure that out. And a lot of reflections and self-analysis later, it came to the point where, okay, I have this massive opportunity right now to return home, be with my family, and also learn from one of the people I respect the most, being my father. I've always admired his ethics, how he thinks in the business world, how he conducts himself, and how he can always do it with a sense of humor as well, which is, well, I'm a dork. I'm guessing that's where I get it from. And was very excited to be back and was eager to come back and discover how it really worked. YKKO has existed since 1988. I was born in 1989. So my whole life I've been brought up around noodles. But knowing what it is, in contrast to actually being a part of the business, is so vastly different. And all of a sudden, this company that I've always been familiar with has suddenly opened up my eyes to a whole lot more things that I never heard of or even thought about until I was personally involved in it. And when I came back, when I first came back as well, it was last year, 2013, April 1st is when I came back. And at the time, I was considering coming back into the business right away. But my father did say that, well, you know what? You'll actually learn a lot more when you go outside, because people are not going to hesitate to push boundaries with you, to demand more of you. Whereas if you're in a family business, there might be a little bit more leniency towards you. So I would rather you go out. But by the way, before you do, we have the 2013 SEA Games. Would you like to be involved in that? Sure, Dad, why not? And coming back, also realized that in order to survive, in order to get the most out of Australian life, I had to really, really invest myself in the culture, really submerge myself in it and learn their slang, learn how they conduct themselves, learn how they communicate. Then around last year, when I was about to start looking into work elsewhere, that's when my own father's health became very obviously serious, and he wanted me to be closer to him so that I could learn directly from him. Because there's always as much as I would have liked to have started from the bottom, it also makes a difference when you're learning how the people at the top think, what matters to them, how they work, how they conduct themselves, and how they think of tackling problems. It was an experience I wanted as well. So I came back to YKKO and have a lot more to learn, but I'm very, very happy to be in this position where there are a lot more people who sometimes you do get a little bit of a double-edged sword when you walk back into a family business, because you think there's going to be nepotism, you think you're not going to be pushed that hard, but at the same time, because they know you're the CEO's daughter, or you have some place because of the people that built this company, there's more expectations upon you as well. You have to perform better, you have to learn faster, you have to grow a lot quicker than a lot of people. And I got very lucky when a few months back I stumbled upon this article written by Ashley Stahl on Thought Catalog, and she talked about how you need to build a professional identity. I had not thought of that concept yet because I was coming into a family business with people I've known since I was a teenager. So, how do I grow professionally when I know them on a very personal level? And reading that, it it just opened up my eyes a lot faster and go, oh, okay, this is what I need to do, and help me pave the path to the person that I wanted to be.